Dubbed the Green Hell by Sir Jackie Stewart, this circuit consists of 154 corners, is 20.6 kilometers or 12.8 miles long, and it's widely regarded as the toughest racetrack in the world. And after pretending to drive around many tracks, I find it hard to doubt these claims. And so, it is time to follow in the footsteps of fellow sim racers such as Jimmy Broadbent, Ermin Hamanovich, and so many more, to measure my meager ability on this ribbon of asphalt laid down on the Eifel Mountains around a German town called Nuremberg. This is the Nordschleife. Being that I am but a humble, average, normal sim racer, otherwise known as a pleb, I shall name this new series Plebschleife. Hope you enjoy it, guys. Oh boy. Okay, welcome to the Plebschleife. So my idea with this series is going to be to drive a different car every so often. Don't know how regular this is going to be, but around the Nordschleife. I'm going to start off with the Mazda MX-5. It's a car I know very well. Not particularly fast, but easy to control, so I should be able to get this lap completed in a reasonable number of attempts. We'll find that out. Anyways, lots of guys have done this in the past. There's Jimmy Broadbent and Ermin Hamanovich, and there's lots of other guys that do hot laps around here. This isn't really a hot lap. I'm not really taking the times too serious because I can't compete with most guys around here, so it's more about just experiencing different cars around this track, and maybe you'll be interested to see it too. It's a fantastic track. Challenge out there for anybody. I'll have the names of each corner displaying. I don't know any of them, so if you can pronounce any of them, well done. And if you can ever remember all of them, you're insane. I think there's 154 corners on here, so good luck. Anyway, with that said, I'll see you after my out lap when we're about to start the flying lap. Okay, here we go. We got the first flyer coming. And I feel like I might have wasted a decent lap on my opening lap there. Not a good start, as I probably should not have gone down to second gear there. Just look at these curbs. They're just so wicked. Just huge, daunting mountains on the side of the track. As I push too hard and get a little loose there, no problem. I'm only going to lose all my speed down this entire straightaway. Let's see if we can get back that time later. Trying to use as little steering input as possible through these sections so you're not scrubbing any speed off. Keep that momentum going. We'll get into sixth gear for the second and only time, and final time I should say, for the Miata on this track. This corner I always struggle with. It's late apex, bring it in. That's actually pretty darn good. For me, at least. gotta say, for a guy with a poor memory, not having the track map up is a challenge for me. Just noticed my mouse cursor is still on screen. As I take these 3 corners like an absolute chicken. Really thought I went in too hot there, but beautiful Assetto Corsa. You can control this car so well. Gives you all the right feedback, even on this meager Thrustmaster T300. Look at this. I am climbing on my personal best like crazy now. If only I hadn't had such a terrible Sector 1. Get down to 3rd. I do remember that. Another challenging corner for me. And I saved it. Lost all that advantage I just built. Come on, Miata. You can do it. Again, trying to use as little steering inputs as I possibly can to try to hold the speed up, keep that momentum going. Right here is a little bit challenge, easy to scrub. And I lost a little too much there. Actually, not bad, not bad. Welcome to the first carousel. Basically just trying to stay in it, not trying to take advantage of it too much. I'm not a good enough driver to, so. That's a tough feeling to get used to, and it's super bumpy. And now I've forgotten where I am on track. Okay, this is the most challenging part of the track for me, at least. I think it is for most people. It's this elevation change. We're going downhill now, so the understeer really starts to kick in. As the car just doesn't really want to bite into corners anymore. And here we are, I believe, heading into YouTube corner. And I made a mess of that one. Making massive improvements on my personal best. I believe that's my personal best, not just my outlap. Catch a little air there. Even in the underpowered Miata. This is such a great car to drive. Coming into one of the most deceiving corners on the whole track. Never quite sure where to brake, followed by this one is very easy to go too fast into. Took it very safe there. Second carousel. Doing well here, doing well. I took this too tight. It's gonna cost me time down the long straight. but I'm still gaining on my PB. This should be good. Just one more tough section to go. You can have a picnic in your car while you drive down the straightaway. It's a little bit too much uphill to ever get into 6th gear, at least in this car. You can probably see why so many people call this the greatest track in the world, the most challenging to drive. Try to string together lap after lap of this and try to remember each corner and how to approach it properly. Here we go. Straight line brake this. Got it turned in. Good enough anyways. Coming out. Scrub the wall. And there we go. There's a lap with a new personal best. Yeah, so anyways, this track is amazing. As you can see, these giant curbs that are daunting on each side. And the challenge, as I said earlier, of just trying to remember all the corners. So it's half reaction and half preparation at this stage, for me at least. And hope you enjoy it. And if anybody has a recommendation of what car they would like to see, feel free and I'll give her a shot. I'm open to anything. So, yeah, like I said, hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys next time. Can't believe I did that on my first lap.